Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Seattle Sonics MyNBA series. And before we get into this round 2 preview versus the Phoenix Suns, I want to say thank you for 800 subscribers. I have been, been grinding, been putting out almost a video a day for 5 or 6 months now. Now, I have taken a few breaks here and there, but man, I've been very consistent and trying to bring the best content and also enjoy the content I'm making for you guys. So I appreciate that. We're 200 away from 1,000, which has been a goal of mine for quite some time, and I think is always a goal of YouTubers when they start off, try and get that 1,000 mark. It's when you unlock a lot of things. So I just want to say thank you for that. And I always appreciate you guys. I love doing this stuff like that. And even if I still had 80 subscribers, I'd still be doing this. Like, I just enjoy myself, and I enjoy, especially when you guys comment. Please comment on videos. It makes life so much better. It makes creating content so much better. So thank you for your support, and I always appreciate you guys. Thank you. And if you've been watching and not subscribed yet, please subscribe. I don't really ask, but thank you. Now, this is the second round of this playoffs. We're the fifth season of this rebuild. Haven't won a championship yet, but this is our best chance right now. We are playing a pretty loaded Phoenix Suns team with Giannis and Devin Booker and great surrounding pieces like Hassan Wallace, Stephon Castle, Micah Merson, Naz Reid. This is a really, really talented team. Even Keon Ellis is off their bench. So for this series, I figured, instead of showing the offensive rating, defensive rating, all that stuff like that, let's just take a look at the strengths and weaknesses of both teams. First, let's start off with our team. We are very good at shooting the three ball. 44 attempts per game in these playoffs. That's through 6 games. And we're hitting 39.1% of those threes. We're really good at getting steals at 10.7 per game. We don't turn the ball over at all. We are last in the playoffs by a wide margin, like 5, I think. Only 11 turnovers per game. Like, that's extremely efficient basketball. And then creating points off of turnovers. That kind of leads back to the steals thing. We're really good at that. We're best in the playoffs at 12.5 points off turnovers per game. So that's our strengths. Now, if we get into our weaknesses, our bench doesn't score a ton. And, well, that's just in the playoffs. To be honest, I mean, we've Anthony Simons coming off our bench, and he can give us 40, 50 any given night. Like, he really can. He's that explosive as a scorer. So I would say outside of Simons, he will be starting game 1, by the way. Outside of Simons, it's not a ton of consistent bench scoring that you have to fear for us. Defensive rebounding, really rebounding as a whole, has not been great for us. Richards has helped, and Diabate's always a good rebounder. He's not had a great playoffs thus far, and he, you'll see in a little bit, won't be playing in game 1. And then second chance points kind of leads back to the offensive rebounding thing, but it's whatever. Sometimes we get offensive rebounds in the biggest moments, and it helps us a lot. And then health has not been great for us. No Jaylen Brown for game 1. No Musa Diabate for at least game 1 as well. Like, those two guys are extremely important, especially Jaylen Brown. He's our best player, and not having him for game 1 is going to hurt us a lot. But thankfully, we'll be at home, so hopefully, the role players always play better at home, and hopefully that's the case for us in this game 1 matchup. And the strengths and weaknesses for the Suns are listed. Strengths, offensive rebounding. This team is a big team. They got Zubac and Giannis in their front court. Listen, that's a lot of rebounds, like a lot. I'm pretty sure in real life they're combining for damn near 30, or not 30, like 24, 25 rebounds per game between those two. That's insane. They're passing. This team's really good at moving the ball. They've got a lot of players that can score, so they move it really well. It's great coaching over there in Phoenix. Their rim protection, like I said, their front court is big, and they're also talented. They're very skilled, especially defensively. You have Giannis, who was won a Defensive Player of the Year. You got Zubac, who's always a great rim protector. So they're averaging 8.3 blocks per game in that department. And then they really limit that 3-ball, which is going to be interesting because we're shooting almost 40% from 3. They held their opponent to under 30% from 3 in the first round, and that being the Timberwolves, who had some really good 3-point shooters, like Rob Dillingham and Anthony Edwards. Like, those guys can light it up from outside. So interesting to see what they're going to do to us this series. And now their weaknesses is their 3-point shooting. And I did win the 3-point battle, but they did not shoot it really efficiently. They didn't shoot it a ton. So we're going to have to see, okay, can they beat us with 3-ball? We're going to have to go into a zone, right? We can't put Tari Eason on Giannis. Every time I played the Suns in the regular season, I've had to go into a zone. It just works best for us. And you'll see, sometimes it does work against Giannis. I think one game we held them to like 8 points. So we'll see if we can do that again. Their ball security, that feeds into our, ability to get turnovers and then get steals and then score off those turnovers. Those are some of our strengths, and it's some of their weaknesses. So we need to be able to do that. And creating turnovers, I don't do a lot of that per game. They only create 8.3 steals per game, not assists per game. So we take care of the ball. It's going to be even easier because they do not force us to create turnovers and stuff like that. So yeah, it's going to be a very, very interesting series, and I'm excited, man. Without Jaylen Brown, it's going to suck for a little bit, but hopefully he's good to go by game 2. All right, home court advantage is of course an A+. The black jerseys for Phoenix, and the blue jerseys for us. As first possession, we give up a 3. That's honestly my fault. I should have waited till the second possession to start that zone. Gets it back. He's wide open for 3 again, and that one will fall for Anthony Simons. We're going to need a really big game from him to see if we can really steal game 1, honestly. Like, fakes on Giannis, gets inside and lays it in. Tari Eason, he needs to have a big game as well. Looking for Eason again, the same play. Got Zubats with the pump fake. Nobody to protect the rim besides Cason Wallace, who isn't a bad rim protector, especially for a guard. Eason's wide open for 3, though. And Tari Eason has 7 points in this first quarter. Shots tonight from outside. This one's wide open. And he finally knocks it down. Great screen from Richards, who's been setting really good screens. He gets downhill, finds Jalen Suggs wide open for 3, and he drills it. Another triple for us. I think that's our 4th of the night. The Rock looking for Simons. He fakes. Simons finds Suggs in the corner for 3, and that's the 2nd triple of the night for Suggs. This play is definitely not helping us at all. Patrick Williams off the screen. Suggs open for 3 and drills it. That's his 3rd triple of this first quarter. Our defense has just been really bad to start this game. Hate this play. But Williams spins, finds Suggs, who fakes, and the paint is wide open. He's got 11 points in this first quarter. Suggs got Reed with the pump fake and knocks down the midi. What a magical first quarter and past few minutes here from Jalen Suggs, who has 13 points on perfect shooting, and he's going to get a steal right here. Keep running. Suggs does just that, and he got the layup to fall. A perfect 6 for 6, and he gives us the lead. What a little run here from Jalen Suggs. Got the steal and got to work. Castle inside, cannot give Phoenix the lead after 1. Jalen Suggs has saved his best for one of the most important games of the season. Simons will get us the ball right back with the steal here. Pull a 3 on the semi-break and knock it down. 6 points for him and 3 assists. Simons off the screen. Short J is good. That's 5 straight points from Anthony Simons. Suggs has done that for us. He started off tremendously, but now we've got Portis in the corner for 3. And Bobby Portis, the first 10 seconds of the game, you know he's going to get up a lot of shots. That's what he does the majority of the time as I leave Booker open. And he missed it. Wallace with the rock, got his pocket picked by Jalen Suggs from the help side. We'll throw a lob up top to Richards, who runs the floor beautifully. Simons got inside with his left hand and scored. He's had a really good second quarter. He's up to 10 points, and he gives us the lead. Back to Portis. He goes to another jumper, and he got that one to fall. So Bobby Portis, 2 for 3 from the field, and he's made a pretty nice impact offensively for us. And he misses. His first miss of the night, gets the ball back with a steal, And another bucket coming off of a steal for us. Portis leans in and scores. I don't even know how he made that, but he's got 7 now on 3 for 4 shooting. Holmes, tough 3 over Portis, but knocks it down with a great contest regardless. Simons. I did get it off in time. Oh, maybe I did. He made it, but I don't know if I got it off in time. An excellent first half from Suggs and Devin Booker. And Holmes, too. I did not get that off in time. Tough. We're down by 4 heading into the second half. Go over to Trey Murphy, who really needs to get it going. Sidestep, open for 3. And finally knocks down a shot. It's been a while since he's scored, but he's up to 6 points, and he cuts the deficit down to 1. That's it. Richards' offensive rebound. Eason, one more. Murphy for 3. Knocks it down. Trey Murphy gives us the lead. His second triple of this quarter. Wallace now. That one is stolen. Great help by Simons. Another steal from us. Simons inside. Got the layup to fall over Giannis. Got a wall up. Eason will get a steal. Richards picks it up. Nobody will pick him up. And Richards has 8 points and 9 rebounds. Another steal leading to a bucket for us. Murphy, open 3 off the screen and knocks it down. Yet another triple for him in this quarter and yet another lead change. There's been a shit ton of lead changes in this game. It's a screen from J.I. Murphy open in the corner last second, and that one will fall. His 5th triple of the night, his 4th triple of the quarter. It's a 1-point game. Isaac pops for 3 and knocks it down. Jonathan Isaac starting to put his imprint on this game. Gives us the lead. He's got 6 points in this quarter. It's J.I. Good defense from J.I. And he gets the block as a result. Williams for the lead. Got it to fall. His first 3-point attempt of the night, I believe. They're looking for Reed, and there he is again. Jonathan Isaac the steal. Eason spin, and he throws it down on Booker. Plus the foul. Game. Simons, hop step inside over Devin Booker. Throws it down. Vacate and throws up another brick. Eason with the steal though. Open for 3. Knocks it down. What a great game from Tari Eason. He's got 15. All right. Castle now downhill. Holy fuck. Stephon Castle. Holy shit. Eason got killed. Blocked by Tari Eason. Eason steps back for the midi and knocks it down. Playing with confidence. 17 for Tari Eason. Hugs. Pump fake. Gets to the floater, and he's got 21 points tonight. Against Trey Murphy. Gets downhill, and of course he will score. Murphy now back over to Simons, who got his man with the pump fake. Finds Murphy over Giannis and knocks it down. 5th triple the second half. 6th triple in total. Simons off the screen now. Murphy open off the pop and knocks it down. Trey Murphy is hooping in this second half with 18 points in the second half alone. And that one is stolen by Trey Murphy, who is all by himself and throws down the reverse. Clutch game right now. And Trey Murphy is proving to be clutch. He's our leading scorer with 23. He struggled in the first half, but he's picked it up tonight in this second half and forces Phoenix to call a timeout. They're down by 7. We're going to get Tari Eason back in the game. And Phoenix will stay with their starters. Booker on the wing. He's had an extremely great night tonight. And for some reason he's open, still open, but a block by who else but Trey Murphy, and another reverse jam. Wow. A steal last play and a clutch block the next. We're up by 9. Giannis Downhill is blocked by Richards. Richards the board. Murphy the dagger is up and good. What a way to give us our biggest lead of the game. Trey Murphy with 28. Giannis thought about it. Holmes again. Knew it was money and looked at our bench as it went in. Hey, dude, this guy Cameron Holmes won't go away. Murphy slowing it down. He's had an unbelievable second half. Murphy open for three again. Missed it. May have spoken too soon with the dagger talk, but only time will tell. Giannis blocked by Eason. Great defense by Eason. Giannis, I don't even think he has 10 points yet tonight. So we've done a great job on him. But, I mean, at the cost of Holmes and Booker going off. Giannis. Layup is no good. Easy shot right there from him. Can't get it to fall. Almost a minute remaining. We're up by 9. Oh, good gamble there. Murphy. Eason. Can he get up to 20? He does. 3 20-point scores for us. Eason with 20 and 10. Murphy with 28 and 5. Suggs with 21 and 4. Giannis over to Holmes, who has over 30 tonight. Wallace thought about it. No, he didn't. Wallace, floater. Got it. 10-point game with 49 seconds remaining. It's basically GG's. Won't lie to you. An impressive game from our guys. It's fourth quarter, bro. That's how you get it done, Trey Murphy. And an exclamation mark with the Richards lob jam right there. And great patience from Anthony Simons, who has just been unbelievable as a passer in his development for us. Giannis, that is not going to fall. He misses the open layup. Murphy downhill. He's open for 3. Why not let it fly? He's got 31. What a second half from Trey Murphy. 28 points in the second half. That is ridiculous. Ends up being a 15-point victory with us. And we are able to steal game 1. And it was all done in the clutch. And we needed it the most. Trey Murphy absolutely turned it up. Crazy, because he was non-existent entering halftime, or the second half. Yeah, entering halftime as well, I guess. But bro, look at the balanced scoring attack. 10 and 11, like we have 5 guys with over 10, 4 over 15, 3 over 20, 1 over 30. They had 36 from Cameron Holmes. Giannis doesn't get to double digits. Great defense by us. And that second half. The fourth quarter, Trey Murphy with 16 points. And look at the scoring summary here. Like, ridiculous stuff. Trey Murphy with the 3. Trey Murphy with the 3. The dunk, the 3. Tari Eason with the 3. And then Trey Murphy with the 3. Like, beautiful stuff from our guys. Man, we got to get on to game 2. And even if we don't have Jaylen Brown, we have bought ourselves some time. All right, game 2. The game plan is man coverage instead of zone for this first half. And, of course, we're going to try and stop, Giannis and Devin Booker. But we won game 1, so we have faith we can do it again. Mid-range jumper for Murphy is good. He had 31 in game 1. He's going to have to have another big game as well. It's missed there by Giannis. Murphy open for 3. Knocks it down. Nice start for Trey Murphy. Now, off the screen. Richards, a good roll, and Nick Richards gets rewarded with a jam right there. Great pass right there from Trey Murphy. Simons got Holmes with the fake. Eason, he'll take a 3 and knock it down. Tari Eason had a really big game 1 with 20 points. Get it from Eason. Eason will pop. Open for 3 again, and Tari Eason knocks it down again. His second triple of the night. Simons gets the screen. One more to Eason, who's open again, and his third triple, and he gives us the lead. Suggs grabs the board. Eason over to Murphy. Open on the wing, and he will knock it down as well. A lot of threes are falling for us in this first quarter. I think that's our 5th. And we still got 4 minutes remaining. Off the screen, steps back. Kind of got some space on Walter, but missed it. Offensive rebound, batted out. Green to Eason, and Tari Eason has 12 points in this quarter. That's his 4th triple. It is incredible how good he's been tonight. Suggs off the screen. Eason, Isaac for 3 at the buzzer. Knocks it down and gives us a 9-point lead. Yet another triple for us. 5 seconds remaining now. Castle pulls up, and he missed it. A lockdown quarter defensively for us. And again, Tari Eason having a big first. Simons has yet to score tonight. He's just been passing it very well. Again, he finds an open 3-point shooter. It's AJ Green, and he cans it. AJ Green with 3 rebounds so far tonight. That is really weird, but attempt from Bobby, but won't fall. Bobby Portis gets the steal, though. Wasn't even trying to get a steal right there. Pops the 3 and knocks that one down. Our largest lead of the night at 12, and another triple for us. I think that's our 10th triple of the night. A ghost screen from Portis. Over to AJ Green. Fakes, finds the corner, and knocks it down again. Another triple for us. 15-point lead. We've done a good job defensively on this team. Simons fakes. Suggs is open for 3, and he knocks it down. I was trying to shoot right there with Simons, but he didn't. Instead, he gets his 6th assist of the night. First points for Suggs. Screen for Murphy. Floater. Got it. Finally, he scores. Now he's 4 for 12, but a rough first half from Trey Murphy. Here's Murphy doing a good job here. Finds Eason. Back to Trey. Wide open for 3. Cannot get any more open. And a great shot created right there by Tari Eason at all people. Pretty big playoff games before, as there's a block by Suggs. Simons picks it up. Open for 3 in the corner, and he is still scoreless, ladies and gentlemen. Off the screen, finds Suggs open for 3. And the 7th assist of the night for Simons. Out for Suggs. Wallace. Booker, backdoor cut. Great defense from Nick Richards. Eason was there as well. Eason settles for the midi and knocks it down. 18 points. He is having a career type of night thus far, and we're up by 13. Off the screen, he's got 8 assists. Can he make it 9 right here with Trey wide open? He does, and Trey Murphy's got 16. There's a hell of a play right there by Suggs. Simons finally gets on the board. And Suggs, his defensive activity is causing a ton of problems for the Suns. Another steal. Keep pushing it. Lob. Eason will throw it down. Dude, Jalen Suggs is changing this game right now with his defensive playmaking. Back-to-back steals. It's a 16-point lead for us. Wallace inside, and he will end our little run. Murphy fakes. He's put up a ton of shots tonight. Still wide open. Wallace was in no man's land. Didn't pick up Suggs. Didn't pick up Murphy. And Trey has 3 triples in this quarter. Very reminiscent of game 1. He's up to 19. Eason, pump fake. Eason will throw it down. He's got 22. It's a 19-point lead. The Suns are falling apart right in front of our eyes. And we've got a really strong lead right here in game 2. Kind of blows up this whole possession for Phoenix. Great defense. Suggs, now he gets a block all by himself. It's a 21-point lead. Jalen Suggs is single-handedly blowing up this Suns offense in this third quarter. Back out to Holmes, who's had success at times, but he turns it over. Another turnover for Phoenix. Richards running. Simons will throw it down again. What is going on here? Murphy faking. Simons open for 3 again, and this time it'll fall. A 10-point third quarter from Anthony Simons here tonight. The Suns is Simons again. He's got 12 in this third quarter. He's heated up. Our offense is looking a lot better tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Simons, great cut from Trey Murphy. He'll throw it down and the foul. A little bit of a late read, or not a late read, just the pass took way too long when it left Jonathan Isaac's hands. But a great find nonetheless, and Trey Murphy with 22. All right, I didn't even have to finish the game because we were just so dominant in the third quarter. We win by 32 points. The biggest thing that separated this game from really even game one, even though we won, was the stocks. We had 20 stocks to their 7 in the turnover battle. We had 4 turnovers in the fourth quarter, but entering the fourth, we didn't have a single turnover, which is unbelievable, right? And they didn't score a single point off of turnovers. They had 0 points. They had 11 turnovers. We scored 19 off of that. That's gonna change. Like that's almost unbeatable, and you're not gonna win when that happens. When you lose the points off turnover battle and the turnover battle that bad. They out rebounded us, but we're cool with that. But we had 9 steals. We had 39 bench points. We had 32 assists. We had 21 fast break points. We hit 24 of 56 from 3. That's ridiculous. They only shot 42% from the field. You look at the box score, we held Giannis to only 15 points and 14 rebounds, which is a little bit under his average. Well, it's, you know what I'm saying, getting older. Book had 25, but that was basically all in the fourth quarter. Holmes had, 18, but it wasn't very efficient. Mersan not efficient. Castle not efficient. Like, we have shut down this team to this point, and our guys, Eason has stepped up another 20-point plus game for him. Murphy had another almost 30-point game from him. Simons, great passing, and then got it going in the second half with 18 in the second half. I mean, AJ Green had 16. The way, I'm sorry, I keep touching my nose. I've got terrible allergies right now. But the way we've played in these first 2 games, Jaylen Brown, he may be able to rest more than he has. If, he's ready to not to go for game 3 and beyond. Whatever. Like, Suggs only had 10, but he had 5 steals and 3 blocks. Just incredible stuff from our guys. Absolutely incredible. We changed that game in the second half. You look at the second half comparison. We outscored them by 23. Just ridiculous stuff, man. Like, we played amazing. And we're up 2-0 in this series, and that's incredible to me. So, yeah, that'll be the episode. I hope you guys enjoyed, and hope you guys are enjoying everything. Once again, thank you for 800 subs. I will see you guys next time. Peace.